your thoughts about parental supervision? You personally, do you feel like there's too much parental supervision for you? There's not enough, or it's just the right amount?
In my household,
No, to you,
or
just you personally.
yeah, so to me in general, or to me as in my parents?
Your parents.
Okay. So I think we're okay on that. I mean, I'll
Do,
go to them if something happens, and if they see something happen, they obviously talk to me about it.
but do you feel like they are like on top of you? Like, where are you? What are you doing? What time
No,
are you coming home?
the only time I'm asked when, like, at time basis, is when I'm gonna get out of practice or when I want to get picked up.
Do you usually does it usually come out of you to say I'm gonna be at so and so's house, or does your mom have to ask you where are you going?
I say it.
You say it. Do you ask for permission or do you just let them know?
I ask for permission, and a lot of, like, when it's because it's usually the same person's house. They I used to bring it up, and now they just ask, "Are you going, or do you want us to pick you up?" So I just respond, "Oh, I'll get back to you later because I have to ask them."
When something happens, when let's say you get in trouble, do you usually disclose this information or do you try to omit it or try to avoid it, or how does it work for you?
Well, I find it I find myself most chatty when I'm either in a car and have nothing else to do, or just I feel the need to talk to someone about it.
So if you get in trouble, let's say you get a bad grade in a class on a test, would it be kind of like you don't tell your parents unless they ask, or you immediately tell them, or you avoid the topic?
I don't tell them unless they ask.
And what if it's something more along the lines of, you got in trouble with a teacher and they gave you detention?
I bring it up immediately.
You would tell them immediately, hey, I got detention. Would you tell the truth? Like, say that, let's say it was your fault. You were talking when you weren't supposed to. Would you tell them that? Or would you say, hey, I got detention and that's it? Or would you say, I got detention and lie about what you got detention?
I try to be objective about it and tell them as best as I can if it was or wasn't my fault. But there's definitely gonna be some bias in there of me wanting not to be in trouble. So I remember once the principal of our school um got me saying a bad word when I saw my bus um leaving, and he stopped me and he thought that I had said it at him, and I explained to him that I hadn't, and that was my bus and that I had to go. But he stopped me and he forced me to wait and watch my bus go away, and then he said, "Okay, let's go to the office." And I told him I don't have. Before he did that, I told him I don't have anyone that could be able to pick me up, and he just after that I was mad, and I called mom and I ranted. But other than that, like
But when she asked you what happened, you told her the truth. You told her,
yeah, he he caught me swearing,
Mhm.
and he thought that I had said it because he had just happened to walk by, and that I had said it on purpose, which is kind of paranoid to me because that's like he stopped,
Well,
turned to me.
Either way, you said a bad word.
Yeah.
You can't be saying, even if you were saying it at the bus.
Yeah, but like in high school, I'm just saying, cracking down on swearing instead of the other things that go on in the school. I mean,
Okay.
swearing's gonna happen regardless.
Okay, I think we have enough undisclosure. I think I can work with that.
It's not stopping.